everybody, it is Monday, November 9th. This is a yellow, orange, green, and blue belt class. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It was beautiful outside. Still is kind of nice out. Well, it's actually really nice outside. But it's Monday, so that kind of always has a little gloom on it because it's Monday, not Mondays. But anyway, the weekend was beautiful. And we got out and played a lot on lacrosse. Well, he played a lot of lacrosse, and I watched him play a lot on lacrosse,
yeah,
which is exhausting.
Tiring watching me?
It is exhausting, screaming at you to run faster. That's tiring. Anyway, guys, yeah. We're going to get right to it today, but before we do, what do you have to do? You have to pause the video and do your
warm-ups.
Warm-ups, that's right.
You have to. We're not allowed to do the video.
That's right. So pause video. We'll see you back here in about 7 to 10 minutes. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so we're starting with hand techniques this week, so we're going to get into our defensive stance. Set, Kia.
Yeah.
Now, yellow-orange belts, we're going to be working on the back hook punch. Now, green and blue belts, feel free to review this technique. Feel free to review this technique. Now, it's important to understand that when we do the hook punch, it really doesn't matter what punch we throw, front punch, back punch, hook punch, uppercuts. We always hit with the same two knuckles, our first two knuckles right here. Okay, those first two knuckles are super tight and there's no bend in our wrist. Okay, no bend in our wrist. What are you flinching for there, buddy? Make sure the thumb is tight. Okay, if I ever come around and check your fist and I feel your thumb is flimsy, you're not ready to train. Okay, make sure your wrist is nice and straight. We're hitting with those two knuckles. So if it's a back punch, it's those two knuckles. A hook punch, it's those two knuckles. An uppercut, it's those two knuckles right there. Okay, so we're going to do a back hook punch. Back hook punch. It's kind of odd to start with the back hand instead of the front hand, but it's easier to pivot. So from our defensive stance, when we bring that back hook punch across, the hook punch is going to come out. As we start to pivot, it naturally opens up. Come across, notice the elbow follows the fist. The elbow and the fist are the same height, and there's no bend in the wrist. Now, the big mistake that a lot of you guys do is everybody wants to feel like Rocky Balboa. You guys do this, whoa, you throw this big crazy hook punch. I don't know, you're really proud of me there. Or you guys have a tendency to loop it. You drop your hand and you loop it around like this, but that leaves you completely exposed. So right here, we're just, as I start to pivot, notice the hand actually is pretty much staying where it was, opens up just a little bit and comes across the target. The other hand does not drop. Some of you guys train like Bailey had this old Spider-Man action figure that when you squeeze its legs, the arms went like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, you guys do the same thing. You drop this hand as the punch comes across like this. Yeah, you or your brother. Maybe it was your brother. One of you had it. Probably. You didn't play much with that action figures. You played with video games. Ready? Pivot across. Keep the other hand up. Eyes stay straight. Notice how my head is locked straight on you. And bring it back. Pivot across. Look at the pivot. It's on the balls of our feet. Okay? It's not on our toes. It's not on the side of our foot. Pivot across. And back. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Switch. Pivot across and back. Across and back. Ready? Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Go. Kia. Good. We'll get to the target in a second. For our blue belts, you guys are going to be doing your uppercuts. Yellow and orange belts, please do not jump ahead and start doing uppercuts, okay? You focus on your hook punches. For the uppercut, we're going to do the back uppercut. We have a slight bend in our knees. Slight. Not dropping like this. Very slight. I bend my knees. I pivot my body. The hand comes down a little bit. It's never going to go below the floating ribs. Never want to drop it down by the belt. I see a lot of you guys dropping your hands by your belt. So I'm just going to pivot, bend the knees, and punch upward. Notice where my fist is. The palm of my hand is facing my nose. Palm of my hand is facing my nose as the punch comes up. Okay? And we follow through the punch. The palm of the hand is facing my nose, hitting with the first two knuckles, no bend in the wrist. So we pivot and up. See the little dip as we do this. Boom. And punch up through the target. Boom. Punch up through the target. Boom. Punch up through the target. Ready? Go. Kia. 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 Switch. Pivot and punch up through the target. Ready? Go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia, go. Kia. All right, so let's get to our training. You're gonna need a soft target for today, okay? I want you to focus on the technique, not on hitting anything hard, okay? So from here, I mean, I'll be honest, if you really want to do it on a hand target, you can. I'll show you the difference here. Okay, so let's do the hook punches first. When I hold my target out like this, Senpai Bailey is aiming for this part of the target, not by my hands. Ready, go.
Here.
Which leg? Which hand are we doing, dude?
Here.
Go.
Here.
You want to make sure the elbow's the same height as the shoulder.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Good. You want to do about 25 of those on both your left and your right. If you want to do it on a hard target, make sure your technique is extremely straight and correct. Otherwise, you're going to hurt your wrist. Okay? Now, you want to make sure that elbow is high. Go.
Here.
Now, me as a target holder, I don't want to offer too much resistance. I want the target to go and absorb it.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Just like that. Okay, so you got about 25 on both your left and your right of your uppercuts. Now, of your hook punches. For our uppercuts, I want to hold this paper right about at your chin level. I don't want it up here where you're fighting a giant. That's not good. Ready? Go.
Here.
Now there's a slight dip. Stop fixing your hair.
And went over here.
I don't care. It's shaving your head. Okay, slight dip of the knees, and the hand should not come below his floating ribs right here. Ready? Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
25 of those on both your left and your right. If you want to try a hard target, again, I'm holding it at his chin level. Chin level. Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Go.
Here.
Good, just like that. 25 on both your left and your right. Pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back, guys. So our mat chat today is about self-defense. Leading Edge Martial Arts is a self-defense school. We are not an MMA gym. We're not training you to fight in the next UFC championships or anything like that. We do not do this as sport. We do this for self-defense. Obviously, there's other reasons we train in martial arts and other things we benefit from, like discipline and confidence, okay, and stress relief and physical conditioning and making new friends. But our focus as a martial artist is in self-defense. And what I mean by that is we're putting this on like it's a sheet of armor, body armor, or it's like a seatbelt in your car. Let's talk about a seatbelt in your car. You put your seatbelt on in your car, or you should be putting your seatbelt on in your car every single day with no intention of ever using your seatbelt. You hope to God you never have to use a seatbelt. You hope to God you never have to test to see if that seatbelt is going to work. You just count on it to work if you need it. You have that seatbelt just in case of an emergency, just in case you need it. That's what knowing self-defense should be for you. We put this seatbelt on, the seatbelt of martial arts, the seatbelt of self-defense on, hoping to God we never have to test it out. But, God forbid, something does happen and we have to use it, it's going to be there for us to protect us, our family, and our friends. Self-defense is never to be used. Our martial arts is never to be used on our brothers and sisters out of frustration, never to be used on mom and dad, never to be used on the kids in school, never to be used on our dog and cat, never to be used to abuse the will on others, never to bully others, strictly to protect yourself and your loved ones. And that's very important to us here at Leading Edge Martial Arts. We don't do this for prizes and ego, ever. All right, so we're going to work on our self-defense curriculum number 1 today. Senpai Bailey. Okay, so the first self-defense we're on today is yellow number 1. Yellow number 1, so you're going to be on this side, Senpai Bailey. Feet together, please. So when I grab Senpai Bailey here, first thing he does, he's going to put his thumb in the back of my hand, and his fingers go over the top, right here. Fingers go over the top into the wrist. Okay, he's going to kick to the groin. That makes me let go of his shirt. He peels the hand off. He brings his other thumb up to match. Now, the grip that he has right now is called our butterfly grip. Okay, let's come a little bit closer here. So when I grab them here, hold on, Bill. You got to let them see the thumb in the back. You got to exaggerate. You got to open your hand and show them. Put the thumb there, fingers in the wrist, kick, peel the hand off. Now look where the thumbs are. Open your hand so you can see the butterfly, just like that. His fingers go into the wrist right here. He's going to bend the wrist towards me. bends the wrist towards me. He steps back with his left leg, and he's going to twist to his left, taking me to the ground. And he punch a ki. Oh,
Yeah.
notice what I just did here, guys. We worked that all week last week. Break falling. That's right. Try it again. Thumb in the back of the hand. Kick. Peel it off. Thumbs in the back of the hand. Exaggerate that, guys. Bend the wrist towards them. Step back. Twist. Punch
Yeah.
and ki. Let's do it to the other side. Thumb. Now slow down so they can see. Thumb goes in the back of the hand. Fingers go over the top and into the wrist. Kick. That makes him let go. Peel the hand off. Put your other thumb in the same position. Push towards him. That's called joint manipulation. Now he steps back, twists, knee in the shoulder, punch and ki.
Yeah.
Okay. That's yellow number one. Orange number one. The one-arm choke. Okay. Now I have one arm around his throat. Now this is a mugging, not a hugging. So I'm standing sideways. Look how my body is perpendicular to his as I'm attacking him, taking him off balance. I'm not coming up, just give him a nice hug and say, good job in your games yesterday. Okay, I'm mugging him, saying you should have been running faster in the third game, okay? Going for those ground balls, right? Senpai Bailey, stop fixing your hair. Oh, stop. Okay, so he's gonna put his fingers in so he can breathe. Right, he's just digging in there just so he can buy himself a few seconds of breathing time. He's gonna step behind my leg. Okay, he's gonna stick his butt out. Now when he sticks his butt out, guys, he's not sticking his butt into me. He's sticking his butt out into space. Now notice what happened. My shoulders are behind my hips now. Now he takes a baby step forward with his left leg, and he bends over. Punch your ki.
Yeah.
So again, when he does this, when I grab him like this, notice he's off balance. His shoulders are behind his hips, okay? That means he's off balance, he's in danger. When he steps behind my leg, it puts me off balance. So let's do the whole thing slower. Okay? Grab, step behind the leg, stick out your butt, right there. Now my shoulders behind my hips, and he's got his balance back. Now he takes a baby step and bends over. Punch your ki.
Yeah.
One more time. Step behind the leg, stick out your butt, bend over, punch your ki.
Yeah.
Okay. Green number one. Over there, something like that. Actually, I'm sorry. No, you're over here.
Ow.
Okay. I'm doing a step through back punch. Senpai Bailey's going to evade by moving on the octagon. He's going at 11 o'clock. He's going to shuffle out of the way. His right hand's going to protect his face.
I thought you said this way.
11 o'clock.
I know.
Senpai Bailey.
You said so.
Ready? Boom. From here, he punches to the head, grabs my shoulder, and grabs the wrist. Now, I want to make sure my toes are pointing where his toes are pointing. His hips and my hips are pointing in the same direction because he's going to sweep my leg. When he sweeps the leg, he's going to sweep the lowest part of his leg, the lowest part of my leg, okay? The lowest part of his shin and the lowest part of my calf. Okay, lifting my leg in the air. Notice my toes are up, so my toes don't catch on the mat. Ready? Punch, grab, and he sweeps. Punch and ki out.
Yeah.
Punch again. Grab. Now sweep.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sweep that leg. Okay? When you sweep, guys, you're swinging your leg like you're swinging a pendulum. You're going to swing a pendulum. Okay, like the hand on a grandfather clock. Okay? Ready? Punch, grab, and sweep.
Yeah.
And there's that break full again, guys.
How
Finally,
many times do we have to use it?
we're going to use it and use it and use it and use it and use it.
And it's why we practice it.
Non-quitting spirit.
Well,
Okay.
we taught how to do it.
Okay, stand here. I'm sorry, you're on this side.
Hey.
Okay, rule number one. Okay, first of all, someone sticks a knife in your face and they want your money, give it to them. They want your bicycle, give it to them. They want your little brother and sister, give it. No.
Depends.
Always, material things can be replaced. You and your family cannot. Okay? So, hands are up, act like you're surrendering. From here, he's going to pivot from his hips, clearing the weapon. Now his thumb goes to the back of the hand. His other hand comes in underneath. And now he's got his butterfly grip just like yellow number 1. He steps back, twists, punch a kiai,
Kia.
takes that knife by the handle. Always take the knife by the handle. Always give it back to the person by the handle. Hit it. So you're clearing that weapon out of your face. You don't want to leave it in front of you. Clear it, grab, hand underneath. Now, same grip as yellow 1 now. Thumbs are in the back of the hand, butterfly grip. Step back, twist, punch,
Kia.
take the knife. You have to have that punch to the face, disarm. One more time. Pivot. Thumbs. Bend and step. Punch Kia.
Kia.
Take the knife. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's class. Thanks for training hard. If you need any more detailed instruction on any of those moves, refer to our app or refer to the curriculum section on our app. Thanks for being Lima Strong. Thanks for training hard. We'll see you online, and we'll see you on the mat. Oos.